mega excited to be sharing this video with you guys because today I'm gonna be sharing disappointing storylines when it comes to lesbian couples. This is just my personal opinion. You own it, and if you guys have a different opinion, please let me know down below in the comments if you all agree or disagree with me. But before we get into further details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and thank you so much once again for all the love and all the support you guys been showing on the channel. It definitely 100% doesn't go unnoticed. Thank you so much, and let's get right into this very disappointing couples. So let's go. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with Jackie and Leslie. Yes, you guys have heard it correctly. The show is called Hightown. It's available to watch on Prime Video. It has 2 seasons available. It follows the life of an alcoholic federal officer, changes after finding a body of a woman on the beach. Leslie is also a cop and a woman that sees an opportunity to elevate her career through Jackie. But as Jackie falls in love with Leslie, Leslie knew that, Jackie had problems and she's dealing with a lot. But Leslie, being Leslie, she found a way to emotionally manipulate Jackie in order to get closer to her. That's when they actually started to work together on a case. And after, as things progresses, you can see that Jackie was just, trying her best to, to show Leslie that they deserve to be together, that Leslie needs to give her a try and just, be more open when it comes to their relationship. But Leslie always made it know that she didn't want to be with Jackie, but at the same time she was also attracted to Jackie. But she knew the only way that she will get to where she actually needs to be is by staying by Jackie's side. And that's where she actually ends up stabbing, in this case, Jackie at the back by, basically ruining Jackie's career, and that really, basically finished her emotionally. But Jackie still wanted Leslie despite the betrayal and all of that. The storyline for me is just super disappointing. The show is interesting in general, I can take that away, but Jackie and Leslie relationship was just bad. It's not even for Jackie but for Leslie, and I also feel like Jackie should have let it go, but she just couldn't let go of Leslie. And then moving on to the next one, we have Lauren and Leila. Yes, the show is New Amsterdam. It has 5 seasons available on Netflix, Amazon Prime, and Movistar Plus. After becoming the medical director of one of the oldest public hospitals in the United States, Lauren and Leila relationship is a true disappointment to me, especially after the last season. To sum it up, Leila appeared to only have kept Lauren around and stayed with her because she needed a place to stay, and also because of her paper situation, in this case her visa application. Lauren went out of her way to help Leila, even putting her career on the line, but by paying a spot for Leila to be able to work with her at the hospital, just for Leila to turn her back on it when she found out that, in this case, Lauren actually paid for a spot for her, which me personally, I really felt it was very disrespectful from the part of Leila to bring another woman into her home that she was sharing with Lauren, that Lauren left for her to stay so she can't lose her place because she needs to be registered in order to apply for her visa application. She needs to have a physical home. Lauren decides to move out. Lauren helped her with the money that she needed, the 10 grand, even though she paid it back later. Lauren said, okay, I'm gonna move out, you stay here, and then she brings another woman into that house. For me, that was just super disrespectful. I really feel like the last season, Lauren, she needed to heal from a lot of trauma also of herself, which was pretty good to see. But Leila, overall, I really felt low-key, like not even low-key, high-key, like she really used Lauren in order to get what she needed to get to make sure that she's straight. And then moving on to the next one, we have the confession of Franny Langton. Franny and Madame relationship was truly something else, and are basically, in this case, Franny are accused of taking Madame and her husband life away, moving from Jamaica's sugar fields to her basically field street on London, exploring one of the woman's haunted fight to tell her story. Franny was really in love with Madame, but she knew that Madame would never give up her life and run away with her. Madame also had an addiction towards alcohol, in this case a drinking problem, and that also, affected her state emotionally a lot. Franny confessed at the end of the series that she was actually the one who committed the crime, basically admitted that she was guilty. She said that she loved, in this case, Madame, and she felt like, That's just how things happen for them, you know. It was a very complicated, toxic relationship, you know, especially because of how the two ladies, they just couldn't stay away from each other. But I also felt like, you know, Franny, she was the only one fighting for this relationship. She was the only one who actually wanted more out of this relationship. Yes, Madame also loved her, but I just felt like Madame didn't put enough effort into making that relationship work, and then the outcome was the outcome that it actually got. When in this case Franny actually confessed, you know, that she wasn't innocent, it actually surprised me because she was playing the role very, very well. She actually convinced me that she was innocent until the very end. This show, this mini series is just something else, and if you guys haven't watched it yet, please go watch it, because let me tell you, it's intense, it's intense, it's intense, and let me tell you, it's something else. And then we're gonna move on to the next one, and this one is actually Juliet and Perry. The telenovela follows a group of Sorbonne college students in Hollow Hooks, goes through numb rooms, plus and downs in their lives, which strongly impact their respective families. Juliet and Perry was together for a long time until Juliet cheated on Perry and decided to end their relationship to be with the person who she cheated with. Yes, you guys have heard it very, very, very correctly. Things with her new relationship actually didn't go as planned. Juliet goes back and convinces Perry to give her a second chance, and Perry actually still loving Juliet and always loved Juliet. She said yes. Later on, Juliet got, you know, diagnosed with cancer. Unfortunately, she passed away. The series is called Holy Hoax, and it's a very heartbroken story, because just when the two came to a point where they can officially make the relationship work, you know, Juliet gets very, very sick, and, you know, Perry was by her side through thick and thin, but unfortunately she just didn't make it, you know, which is also very, very disappointing if you ask me. But also the portrayal of Juliet didn't sit well with me, because of how she just, you know, made Perry feel bad. She made Perry feel like she wasn't enough. There was something that I was like, you know what, I need a break from this telenovela, because the way Juliet is treating Perry during that whole breakup situation, I wasn't okay with it, you know. Perry was fighting alone to keep Juliet. It was just a whole situation. And then moving on to the last one, we got Sister My Sister. The story is the worst and most disappointing basically story on this list, because it's creepy for the fact that two biological sisters got involved with each other. This is a big no for me. Christine and her younger sister Leah were forced to work as maids for the wealthy widow. The sisters become intimate over time. Yes, you guys have heard it correctly. The sisters become intimate over time, and later on, you know, they just have decided to take matters into their own hands and actually get rid of the owner, in this case the widow and her daughter, because they were treating them very bad. But for me, I don't even want to get into a lot of details regarding Sister My Sister, because, you know, just the fact, like I said at the beginning, for two sisters to have a relationship is just horrible. Like, no. I am feeling that energy. I am feeling that vibe. This is that movie that I will definitely 100% never ever in my life go ahead and watch again. I'll watch it to see what it was about, but I'm doing it again. So yes, guys, this is my list. Let me know if I should do a part 2, and also let me know which other couples should I go ahead and put on part 2. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Until the next video, and goodbye.